Long ago, deep in the heart of the forested lands of West Africa, there lived a people called the Edo. They were farmers, hunters, and craftsmen, but most of all, they were seekers of order. The forest was rich with life, yet the people were troubled. Neighboring clans fought among themselves, and there was no single ruler to guide them. The elders gathered beneath the great Ogba tree to pray to Osanobwa, the supreme god, for wisdom. They said, "We need a king, one who will bring unity and peace to our people." According to legend, Osanobwa heard their cry. The god's eldest son, Oranmiyan, a warrior prince from the land of Ifa, was chosen to answer the call. Oranmiyan journeyed through thick forests and rivers until he arrived at the land of the Edo. When he came, the people rejoiced, for he was tall, noble, and carried the wisdom of the sky. They invited him to rule. Oranmiyan looked upon the land and saw its beauty, but also its strife. He agreed, but after some years, he found the Edo people's ways difficult to govern. Before he returned to his fatherland, he left behind a child, Yuka, born of an Edo mother. That child, Yuka, grew to be wise and beloved. He became the first true Oba of Benin. Under his rule, the scattered clans became one kingdom, united by the Oba's authority and divine blessing. As generations passed, the kingdom flourished. Moats were dug around the city for protection, wide streets were laid, and grand palaces rose with walls adorned in bronze and ivory. The people became famed for their artistry, bronze heads so lifelike they seemed to breathe, ivory carvings that glowed like moonlight, and stories cast in metal that would never fade. Benin City grew into a place of splendor, its walls stretching farther than the eyes could see, its kings ruling with power and divine right. The forest that once divided the people now protected their great capital, a city so magnificent that even travelers from across the seas would one day marvel at its beauty. And so, from the prayers of the elders and the blessing of the gods, from the journey of a foreign prince and the wisdom of his son, Benin City was born, and its eternal flame of culture, art, and strength. Would you like me to make this short and myth-like an oral tale you'd hear from a storyteller by the fire, or long and historical, with more real events and dates?